Eh? Where is stream? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. I couldn't see it for a moment because it didn't pop up on my stream manager page as being live, but there it is going, and it seems to be working, so that's something. Some internet weirdness again these days, but hopefully it's gonna keep going, knock on wood. We shall continue today to hatch eggs. I did manage to get more eggs, so that's something at least. So hello everyone, welcome back. Yeah, like I said, just egg hatching is gonna be the thing. We're gonna have to see how it goes. I'm just gonna jump in and start hatching eggs. I didn't get as many eggs as last time. I only have like, yeah, 8 boxes plus 5. Because I didn't have that much time to sit around collecting eggs. But we'll see how it goes. Shan't we? And as such, we are getting eggs. It's just, yeah, it's fine. We do the thing. Egg power 2. And off we go. Let's try and find a shiny. I am over odds by a decent amount already. And hopeful for now. Though hope may wane in future, pending what happens today. Hello, Mango. Well done getting first. How are you doing? This is the first egg of the day, so you're just in time to see the first egg of the day not be shiny. Woohoo. Yippee. EPDP. I'm actually also rather... I don't think I'm so much sleepy as just lazy today. Just having one of them days where I'm like all lazy and shit. But hey, maybe today is the day. Since I am over odds, the universe owes me a shiny now. That's how it works, isn't it? Apparently not in the first batch, though, so I suppose there is that. First batch of the day is out of the way. Also, I'm having that thing again where the bitrate of my stream is fluctuating all over the place. I hope that isn't translating into quality problems. Looks good? Okay. That is something. It might just be like a statistic reporting issue. Could be. Yeah, it like dips down to 4,000 and then dips over 6,000, which is just not really supposed to do that. It's supposed to be stable. And now it's dipped down to 3,800. And then it dips up to 6,400. I don't know. It doesn't seem stable. Just another one of those things. Like yesterday with the stream just disappearing. Getting tired of internet issues, to be honest. One more egg. Why won't you shine for me, Cranados? What have I ever done to you? I don't know why the tiny dinosaur refuses to be nice to me. People yesterday were showing their true colors. Oh no, what happened? Customers and patients just sucked real bad at work. Oh, that's not nice. Hopefully today will be better. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Someone called your coworker the R word. Good grief. Someone else yelled at you because of insurance. Another one was like, I understand that there have been people waiting longer than me, but can you do my prescription first? Good grief. People can be so entitled, yeah. Also, if I was your manager, I would ban someone from the store for life for calling someone a slur. That we're more likely to lose our jobs for it than they are to lose service from us. That's fucked up. If we ban someone from the store for calling us a slur, we'd get in trouble with corporate if the customer goes high up to complain. Your corporate sucks, then. That's what that means. That means that your store's corporate sucks and is bad and is terrible. One, two, three, four, 5. Heh. Get sniped, Spambot. Hey, what's up, Mirror? How goes the sparkly dex? I'm at 576 eggs and still haven't found one of the 2 shinies that I need, so that's how it goes. In other words, it doesn't. But hey, perseverance, eh? It's just one of those things where I'm over odds on a Masuda hunt. Again. Are we surprised that I'm over odds on a Masuda hunt? When am I not over odds on a Masuda hunt? One more egg. Hatch the egg. One, two, three, four, five. Last batch of the first box of the day. You like the little roar when they hatch? Yeah, they almost sound like they're meowing sometimes when I hear it wrong. Okay. Oh. It is hatching. But not shining. So sad. Hello, Artemis. Screw you for taking all my shiny luck. I kinda need that. Well, nearly all. Thank you for the 54% mirror. I really need the shiny luck, because I am going to go insane without it. Because I am freaking over odds already again. It's unbearable. I already don't like Masuda hunting, and now I have to be over odds as well. Oof, you know? How ridiculous. Wow. Oracle is wrong. Maybe the Oracle's just being a realist. Like, you know, luck doesn't exist. There's no such thing. Just straight to the point, right? Right, first box of the day, no shinies. Moving on to box 2. Good grief, 97%, how dare you. Thanks for trying, Mango. Egg. Thanks for the 71%. It wasn't the one. I suppose we'll see if it happens today or not. Need a 10k point redeemed to £10 offer to stop shiny luck theft. I couldn't do that. Every good story needs a villain. One, two, three, four, five. Gosh, nearing the 600 mark. Do do do. Do 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 do. Still just the blue Cranidos. I simply wish for a redhead. Like I said though, see if it happens today or not. And if it doesn't happen today, I will be very discouraged. Hey, what's up, Callie? How you doing? On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely am I to go get some ice cream after just eating a huge bowl of cereal? I don't know, like a 9. I actually really like mixing cereal into ice cream. Vanilla ice cream. It adds some nice crunch. One, two, three, four, five. Next batch is going to bring us over 600, which makes me very sad. You like mixing cereal with milk like a normal person? I mean, obviously that is also a thing that I do most often, but sometimes as a treat. When I want a bowl of ice cream, I'll add some cereal to it because it's yummy. Don't have cereal, and I'd probably try it if I did. It's really good, in my opinion at least, to my tastes. Either cereal or like muesli, or as the Americans would say, granola. Yeah, it's like a less healthy muesli with yogurt. Although, you get some pretty unhealthy yogurts, to be honest. Those are the best kind, obviously, you know, like the full fat, full cream, deliciously double creamy dessert yogurts. God, those are so good. Does sound like it would go amazing with cookie ice cream, especially bad cookie ice cream that doesn't bother actually adding cookies and just has cookie flavor, so there's no crunch normally. Oh yeah, that's actually good. It could actually save the bad cookie ice cream. One, two, three, four, five. That has brought us over 600. I am sad. I just want the game to be nice to me. Is that too much to ask? Save the ice cream, save the world. I should rewatch Heroes. Maybe this one will be the shiny. That would be nice. Oh. Yeah, sadly though. See, the Oracle is on our side on this matter at least. Thank you for the 35%. I liked Heroes. I thought it got cancelled. Was it cancelled or did it finish? Either way, I thought it could have probably gone for a few more seasons. I think it was too short. Wait, am I riding around with a full box? I mean a full party. I was. Okay. You never really watched it? I mean, if you like, you know, action-adventure superhero series, then it might be something that you could try. that you could watch if you're ever in need of something to watch. I'd recommend it. I think it got cancelled. It was released as a primetime show but was received by a niche. Sad that it got cancelled. It definitely could have gone for a few more seasons. Yes, the villain was excellent. It was Heroes. It was based on comic books, right? I really don't cancel shows like they used to. Shit just goes and goes. True, and the shit that one would hope would keep going and going doesn't. It's very sad. Like, all the stuff that I like gets cancelled, and all the inane shit that I don't care a lick about keeps going and going for like 20 seasons. It's very sad. Like fucking Grey's Anatomy. How the hell is that shit still going? Just, you know, as an example of something that is inane, in my opinion. Some mourn the cancellation of both Firefly and the absolutely amazing Carnival. Yeah. Firefly I especially liked. You just found a shiny Magneton in Pokerogue? Oh, nice. Well done. What about shows that are great and then have one last season that's terrible? Scrubs tied things up beautifully, then added an additional final season for some reason with an almost entirely new cast. Yeah, that was questionable as fuck. Or, you know, Game of Thrones, as an example. It was all going so well until that last season, where they absolutely, completely and utterly fucked everything. That was the first example that jumped to my mind when you mentioned shows like that. The thing is, I was such a big fan of Game of Thrones, and that last season was so bad that it just completely ruined the entire experience of that entire series for me, like in total. I mean, yeah, kind of the final two seasons. Season 7 would have still been redeemable by an excellent Season 8. But, nope. That's what you get when you're a greedy, greedy, greedy little man who sells the TV rights to his books without having actually even finished the fucking story. I mean, I blame D&D more than Martin. They got Star Wars and just gave up on Game of Thrones completely. Still, at least if Martin had finished, had the story finished and wrapped up and all of that stuff, then, you know, the actual story wouldn't have been so rushed, half-arsed, and just completely out of the fucking blue. And then they lost Star Wars when Game of Thrones' ending was received badly, which is good. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my actions. So much good art is being ruined by greedy people who bought it, or happened to own it despite not having a hand in making it. True! Greedy people win and everyone else loses. That is true. Yeah. Don't you just love capitalism? How I wish we could live in a post-need, post-money society. You finish your first playthrough of Frankstone and, you know, end of the world. Oh, how fun! I didn't know that was an option. I hope you at least enjoyed it, learning about the lore and stuff. Even if the game itself might have been a bit too spoopy. Vampire Survivors is on PS5 now, by the way. Oh, interesting. I don't have a PS5. Or at the very least could establish workers' democracy to allow the people who actually are passionate about their work ownership of the means of production. Yeah, to an extent. I think with any, like, economical system, you have to be very careful not to let it get out of hand, and unfortunately, as it stands, capitalism has gone out of hand, in my opinion. But I think any economic system has the potential to get out of hand. Plan on playing more endings but need a break. It gets wildly gory at the end. Yeah, that's true. It really does. You hate Skyrim updates? Has there been a Skyrim update? I have not noticed. I don't think there's been a Skyrim update for a while. I mean, I understand why one would hate Skyrim updates, because, you know, mod compatibilities break. Small Skyrim update that has now made 2 of my mods useless. Wait, which update when? And how did it make your mods useless? No idea how much this will impact my game until they're updated for the new version. You should check if there isn't an NG version of whatever mods you're using. I know about the Skyrim updates breaking mods thing. I'm very aware of the thing, it's just that there hasn't been a Skyrim update in ages. And I have been merrily and happily playing a very modded Skyrim for like the last month or so. That's why I'm asking, is this all of a sudden? I was just confused because I thought this was like a brand new update that just dropped or something. I just got confused. But yeah, there might be an NG version of the mods that that are still broken. Or just check the comments if someone has like updated it themselves or something, because that is a possibility. What a commercial about gaming with a man fellow fails to save anyone, then a non-white girl comes in, crushes and amazes the guy. I don't know what to do with this. I do not know what to do with that either. I don't see why it's a problem. Back sort of. Welcome back sort of. Just a minor update in the background. You've got a completely different mod list. It's highly unlikely we'd both be affected. What? Minor update in the background? My Steam didn't tell me anything about any updates. I don't think they can push background updates, can they? I don't know. I guess I'm just not sure. I don't know. It's not a problem. Is unusual. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm just extra dumb today. That happens sometimes. I have days where I seem to lack some cognitive function. I don't know what to make of it. Oh, I should go get egg power. I've probably been riding around without egg power for the last while. Which is bad, because that's a waste of time. For example, all women's e-tournament happened. It was Honest Go sponsored by Big Dairy. They called it the Milk Cup. That is strange. Very strange of a name. And I don't know what to make of it. That is how the world sees women in gaming. That is awful. Like, I'm not gonna disagree, because I agree that women in gaming are treated very badly, creepily a lot of the time. Thinking about the absurdity of a Milk Cup tournament now. It is quite absurd, yes. I didn't even know about that. One, two, three, four, five. Hello, boy from Belgium. What is that tournament? Apparently an all-women's esports tournament. I wouldn't have known, but for a while it was a Twitch ad. Oh, I see. I don't get ads. Ever. On any platform. At any point. So I wouldn't know. Because I fucking hate being advertised to. I'm not superior, I just use the tools that are available to me. The free tools that are easily Googleable with very clear and easy instructions on how to set them up. It doesn't block Twitch ads? Well, see, the thing is, there is a Google search term that you could use that will bring you to some pages that tell you exactly how to circumvent that problem. Because there are other ways. Also, hey, at least you don't need that on my channel. But yeah, as far as uBlock Origin, that should be the only thing you need other than for Twitch. Is that 5 it was? Blocks YouTube, so that at least a huge W. Yep, that too. I would not watch YouTube if I had to watch ads. I just despise being advertised to. I hate it. It makes me angry. Which is why I also have sponsor block. New topic of anyone remember how amazing 90s Nickelodeon was? I don't really remember that much of 90s Nickelodeon, to be honest. The only thing I really remember is the one where the kids had to go through a gauntlet of scary stuff to win a prize. A lost temple something something. And some sort of quiz show thing where people got slimed. That's all I remember about 90s Nickelodeon. Now, in the 90s, I was more of a... well, you know, a baby for the first bit. But, you know, when I was a small child, I was mostly into, like, Cartoon Network. Problem fixed, time to begin a heavily modded Skyrim from rags to riches. He's hoping I don't get spawned in Soul Slime. 07. Legends of the Hidden Temple, that must have been it, yeah. I remember we used to watch that religiously. And then there was also the show where people got slimed. I don't remember that one very well either. Figure it out, right. That's correct. Also, hello, Wallen. You were more of an Animal Planet kiddo when it came to competition shows in the 90s? I don't think we had Animal Planet yet. In the 90s over here in this country. But yeah, like I said, I was more of a Cartoon Network kid. And also, you know, the early 90s I didn't have enough brain for such things yet because I was a baby. Oh, right, yeah, no, figure it out. They had to figure out what the hidden talent of the guest of the show was. That's why it was called that. Wow. I just had a memory. Oh my god. It's gonna snow. And one more egg for this batch. Oh god, I can't believe I'm at friggin' 646 eggs already. What was slime time? I remember that being a thing, but I don't recall what it was. That doesn't ring a bell. Ugh, 651 eggs. How is this happening? How am I so far over odds? Actually, there are a few Nickelodeon shows that I do remember from the 90s that I sometimes watched. Was Hey Arnold Nickelodeon? Are Real Monsters? Rugrats? Those were all Nickelodeon, weren't they? I do remember watching those. I forgot 651 is considered far over odds. Wow, how things have changed. Masuda method is 1 in 512. Hasn't the Masuda method always been 1 in 512? Hey, what's up, Bowser? Thank you for the hydration reminder. And also, you have redeemed a boing. Here you go. The problem that I don't know how to fix. I'm apparently not playing on Legendary, but the option to change difficulty isn't showing up. That is a strange one. I've not encountered that. The only thing I've encountered is that my difficulty keeps getting reset with every game load, but that's the difficulty persistence fix mod for that. Masuda method hasn't always existed, I think. I mean, well, since its inception. I think since its inception, the Masuda method has always been 1 in 512. I'm not sure, this might be wrong. Inception as in the start of a thing. Please don't. I never even watched that movie. Also, that's what Inception means, is the start of a thing. Inception isn't a thing within a thing within a thing. The word Inception means the beginning of a thing, as in the movie where the beginning of a thought is planted in the dreams of the person. But I need to stop ranting about that because I haven't even seen the movie, so I shouldn't care. The movie was fine, but the music was amazing? I see. Oh, also, Warren asked, are there sandwiches for hatching shinies? No. The only thing that can help is egg power, which both increases the rate at which eggs appear in picnics and lessens the steps needed to hatch eggs. So unfortunately, there are no shinies that actually boost. There are no sandwiches that actually boost the shiny odds of eggs. But having egg power 2 is still helpful. Yeah. Convenient, but I wish there were sandwiches that boosted the shiny odds of eggs. I'm running around with a full party, aren't I? I'm a fucking idiot. How did it take me that long to notice? Guys, I think my cognitive functions are declining. As if I even have cognitive functions today, I don't know. I did actually put eggs, yeah. I'm just checking. Just double checking. Making sure that I actually do have eggs in my party is the main thing. I'm just rather miffed that I've had to hatch so many eggs already. Going to get the kiddo on the bus, no worries. Good luck with that. I actually have to go pee. So I'm gonna just leave you guys with a hatching egg, and then I'll be back in just a couple of minutes after I've used the bathroom. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. And it wasn't shiny. How sad. Still have one egg yet. Still have one egg in the party. Maybe this one will be shiny. That would be nice. But it wasn't, and so it is instead sad. One, two, three, four, five. Oh. The last one of this batch is going to be number 666. That would be awesome to get a shiny on. Hello, babe, how you doing? Oh, it hatches. Not shiny. Why am I even surprised? These non-shiny baby dinosaurs are making me very weary. Right. How many more? Nope, that was all 5 of those. Very sad that I didn't get it on number 666. That would have been quite fun. Egg hatching? Yes, egg hatching. The hatching of the egg. So many eggs. Way too many eggs. Some might say. because the chances of finding a shiny in an egg using this method is 1 in 512, and I am about to hatch the 669th. So that's great. So fun to be over odds. But hey, what must be done must be done. Really need /want sleep, but darned if I can't. That's not nice. One, two, three, four, five. This batch will have us just under halfway done with the eggs I prepared for today. Oh hey, what's up, Angie? Angie would like a boing. Here you go. Maybe that will have been a lucky, shiny creating boing. Imagine the scenes. Thank you for the 20%. Was that 5? Or did I miscount? No, it was 5. Okay, and that was the 4th box out of 8 and a bit. And I also need... Oh! Thank you so much for the Prime, babe. Much appreciated. Yes, yes. My egg power was almost gone. Get my egg power level 2 so that the eggs hatch faster. I don't know, maybe there's a bug in my game. Specifically just in my game that makes it so that Cranidos can't be shiny from eggs. That has to be it at this point. Doggo is snoring and you're here for it. That sounds adorable. Right. Let's share some more Cranidos Rampardos fun facts in hope that it will attract the shiny. I suppose if you wish to. Can't hurt. Oh. I'm now definitely over half when it comes to how many eggs I have prepared for the day. The Cranidos line is based on Pachycephalosaurus. Yeah, that makes sense. I can see the resemblance. Known for its strong skull, which was likely used to ram into objects and other dinosaurs. That also does make a lot of sense. Very much in line with Rampardos' behaviour, yeah. The Pokédex entry says that they will toughen up their thick skulls by ramming into each other or something. What does it say? They toughen up their already strong skulls by headbutting each other. The only fossil line with pure rock type. Oh. I didn't know that. The lack of additional time means it was probably a rock type before it became a fossil and was revived. That is interesting. Yeah, the other fossils, they get the rock type because they were fossilized and revived. Don't they? Despite being a pure rock type with a particularly strong head, it was not given the ability Rock Head. That's actually quite funny. This is like for balancing reasons, as Head Smash without recoil damage on a Pokemon with such high attack stat would be way too strong. Yeah, I suppose that's also fair. Okay. Where is the shiny? Someone please tell me where the shiny is so I can go get it. I think you're out of fun facts now. That's too bad. 691 goddamn eggs already. Ugh. Right. 696 wouldn't be a bad number to get the shiny on. Thank you for the 18%. Please just be shiny. I beg you, Egg. Please be shiny. It did not. It did not want. Torture yourself shiny hunting. I'm torturing myself still working on my first sock ever. I hope it works out for you, Mirror. Thank you for the 66%, Angie. I think that was 5. It was. Okay. This next batch is going to push us over 700. Please, God, no. Please. Let me get the shiny before 700, please. You have one more thing. The Kranos line was added as a fossil Pokemon in tandem with the Shield Online, making them appearing likely referencing the physics conundrum of unstoppable force versus immovable object. Oh, that's fun. Hadn't thought of it that way. When did they stop? Did they stop adding fossils to the game? Well, I don't know. Yeah, because every generation had fossils except for Generation 9, right? But Generation 9 has Paradox Pokemon. Which I imagine that's why there's no fossils. Alola didn't have any? Because Hawaii isn't old enough for there to have been any dinosaurs? Oh, okay. What were the Gen 5 fossils? Gen 1 is obviously Omanite and Kabuto. Gen 2 is what? Wait, what are Gen 2's fossils? Oh my god. Did Gen 2 have... Okay, so Gen 5 are Tortuga and Archon. Gen 6 are Tyrant and Aurorus. Gen 2 didn't have any either. Okay, and Gen 3 were Lileep and Armaldo. Gen 4 obviously Kranos and Rampardos. So sometimes there aren't fossils. Gen 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Yeah, Gen 8's fossils were dumb though. I didn't like Gen 8's fossils, they seemed like they're suffering. And we've been pushed over the 700 mark. Yay, woohoo. Whoop diddly doo, Gen 8 fossils are the only ones that aren't rock type. Yeah, because they're too genetically fucked up. I genuinely hate the Gen 8 fossils. I think they are sad. We needed Fishovish, Draco Drake, and Zolto Zolt. Those would have been the best. Oh yeah, no, Aerodactyl is also technically, I suppose, a fossil Pokemon in Gen 1. Also, Kabuto is Gen 1, Aerodactyl's Gen 1, Archeops... Wait, Archeops and Caracosta are Gen 5. Yeah, Archeops and Caracosta are Gen 5. It's the Archon and Tirtuga line, yeah. No, that's right. But yeah, Kabuto and Aerodactyl are Gen 1. Yeah, those are what are listed on Gen 5, but when we say a Pokemon of a certain gen, what we mean is Pokemon that were introduced in that gen. So, whatever article you found is a bit confused. Gen 8 had the worst Pokemon designs in my opinion. And I can be comfortable in saying that because it's not the newest generations anymore. I mean, I don't know about the worst, but there are some pretty bad Pokemon designs in Gen 8. Well, I don't know, there are quite a few that I actually like. I like all the legendaries in Gen 8, to be honest. For instance. Okay, that's the 5th box of the day done. Wahoo. I don't know, there are quite a few Gen 8 Pokemon that I genuinely really like the designs. I like the Grimmsnarl line a lot. I think they're really cool. I like the oh, God. If only I had any memory of stuff today. My memory's really bad. If only. But no, there are definitely some stinkers in the Gen 8 designs, like the fossils, for instance. Electoxtricity, the Phalanx, Eldegoss, and that's it? I mean, that's not the shortest list. Surfetch and Mr. Rhyme are great. I mean, I do think Mr. Rhyme is weird as hell, but that's like the Mr. Mime line is weird as hell anyway. I do like Surfetched. I'm actually quite fond of the Carcole line. I think they're cool. That is Gen 8, right? I really like the Rookidee line. I think Corviknight is a fantastic looking Pokemon. It is the shortest list. I can name at least 5 Pokemon from literally every other generation that I really like. I see. Wait, so you don't like the Corviknight line? I think Corviknight looks dope. I don't know. It's obviously all subjective. And we can't help what we like and don't like. I would like Corviknight a lot if Skarmory wasn't first and deserved more attention. I mean, yeah. I sort of see it, but I was never really a big fan of Skarmory myself. I think it's a bit of a metal chicken, isn't it? Sorry if I'm slandering a favourite. But like, yeah, Skarmory does deserve like a third evolution or like a mega form or something. Third evolution? An evolution, like, you know what I meant. Maybe it deserves a baby form and an evolution. Is Vikavolt Gen 8? Because I quite like Vikavolt as well as a design. Or was that Gen 7? I don't know the like generations 5, 6 or 6, 7 and 8 are all sort of conglomerated together in my head for some reason. That's Gen 7? Oh, okay. I'll concede I really, really like Corvisquire, so there are 4 Pokemon from Generation 8. That's fair. I think the Hatena line isn't too bad. I'm just trying to think of other, you know, Gen 8 Pokemon that I think are not bad. One, two, three, four, five. I mean, yeah, Galarian Ponyta is awesome. Galarian Rapidash is literally just a unicorn. It's amazing. And a fantastic design, in my opinion. Its magic punch, which is nice, but I think it looks dumb, so I never liked it. Also, for some reason, Psychic Fairy, despite not being that common of a type combination, feels like the most common combination. I suppose. I don't know, I like the design. I don't think it looks dumb. I think it looks really, really good. Again, though, that's obviously very subjective. I feel like for the most part, the only Gen 8 Pokemon that I actively despise are Ice-Q and the fossils. Galarian Ponyta looks really cute and I love its design, but Rapidash lost the fluff and looks so much worse as a result. I don't know, I think that makes it look less childish. And more like, you know, an ethereal unicorn. I don't know. Again, subjective design opinions. Arctovish the whale thing is the only acceptable fossil out of that bunch, in my opinion. Yeah, Arctovish is... yeah, I guess. And the rest of them are terrible. What are all the different Galarian forms? I'm just trying to think. Obviously, we've now said... Well, I like Galarian Ponyta's line. I mean, I do like... Not... Well, I don't think Galarian Yamask is anything special, but Cofagrigus is pretty damn cool. But then again, I do like ghost Pokemon. Its face is made in such a way that you can barely not tell it's upside down. Oh. Oh, is Octavish's face upside down? That's bad. I never noticed. Come on, Shiny. How can this game keep doing this to me? It's getting a bit painful, guys. Like, what is even going on? I'm gonna start to think that the Masuda method in this game is broken. I don't like Ice Cube at all. I think it's awful. It's literally just a penguin with a block of ice on its head. And then you get rid of the block of ice on its head and it looks even more stupid. Doesn't help that it's bloody annoying because you have to hit it twice. I feel the same way about Ice Cube as a whole lot of people feel about Garboda. A lot of people will disagree with you there, Callie. Vehemently. I also think it's fine, but a lot of people will vehemently disagree. That it's trash both literally and figuratively. There's nothing wrong with a Pokemon made of garbage so long as the lore explains it adequately, and in Garboda's case they did an excellent job. I agree. A lot of people will disagree though and say that it's lazy. I really don't have a problem with Garboda myself. You think Flamigo is your least favourite Pokemon design? I don't really have a problem with Flamigo. I think it's funny because it looks like a balloon animal. It's like a balloon animal version of a flamingo. And balloon animals are made as friends for lonely children. Hence, Flamigo. Amigo. Makes sense to me. It isn't even a Pokemon, they just straight up put a flamingo in the game. I mean, no. It literally just looks like a balloon animal to me rather than an actual flamingo. There are plenty of Pokemon that look almost exactly just like the animal they're based on. And I don't think that should be anyone's metric for measuring whether or not that's a good Pokemon. So the actual flamingos. Maybe you have a bit of a point there. There's literally a monster in Gravity Falls, one of the most critically acclaimed cartoons out there with the exact same concept, but instead of general garbage, it's old candy nobody wanted to eat on Halloween. Never heard anyone complain about that character. I mean, people will complain about anything, let's be honest. I think a lot of Pokemon fans seem to forget that even in Gen 1 we got such things as Voltorb and Magnemite. It's especially targeted against Garboda when it really doesn't deserve the hate. I agree. There's been precedent for lazy object mons since Gen 1. That's all I'm saying. Maybe, I don't know. I think maybe I'm just against people disliking a Pokemon's design simply because they think that it's a lazy design. Or simply because they think that it's not Pokemon-like, I guess. Because there are plenty of, even from Gen 1, there are Pokemon that are not Pokemon-like or animal-like. I don't know. One, two, three, four, five. 6 boxes down and still no shiny. I am sad. A Voltop is fine, a Magnemite is awesome to call Magnemite just a magnet is straight up lies. I'm just giving examples. And then we have Jigglypuff, who's basically Kirby. True. It's just that sometimes when people talk about Garbodor, and I'm literally only talking about the people who have been disparaging Garbodor, who I've seen online, they talk about how Pokemon are supposed to be animals. And they seem to forget all of the other object mons that have been in the game even since Gen 1. And it just sort of irks me that they're like cherry picking. I will be honest, there are very few Pokemon that I actively have a problem with what they look like. And even then, most of the time it'll be because they were I will dislike what they look like because they were intentionally meant to be ugly. Like the Gen 8 fossils. And Bruxish, for instance. I don't like their designs because they were intentionally supposed to be ugly, so that's the whole point, kind of thing. Like Snubble, yeah. It's supposed to be garish. You're whittling down your mods until you find the culprit to your problem, starting with at least likely to most likely, since you need to sort the mods into their own lists anyway. That's a good way of going about it, being methodical and checking what it is. I'd be interested to know which mod it is that's making your difficulty setting go away. It might be something that's like conflicting with Sky UI. Was that already 5? Good grief. Whoops, no. Meant to grab more eggs. You have mixed feelings about Bruxish? You think it's ugly, of course, but the design has a consistent theme, and that has a really good impact in games. See, Bruxish has these horrible teeth, but also it gets the ability Strong Jaw and introduce Psychic Fangs as a move to synergize with that. I mean, yeah. I think that's a good thing. I also just think it's ugly. The fact they gave it Dazzling as a second ability is unacceptable. But isn't it supposed to use its psychic powers to lure you in and make you think that it's pretty and then lure you in and then bite you? Isn't that what Dazzling is supposed to be? I might be wrong. I might be thinking of some sort of other, like, hypnosis thing. Can't tell if Shiny Bruxish is better or worse. It's both at the same time. But, like, Primarina is right there. Yeah, but Primarina's not evil, or not supposed to be evil and sneaky. Isn't Bruxish specifically supposed to be, like, an evil Pokemon? If you're gonna make a siren Pokemon, why make a fish with horrible teeth? It should be, but it can't be because it's a starter. You can't have an evil starter. Bruxish's whole thing is, you know, it's modeled on what bad plastic surgery looks like. This whole thing is about luring victims. Went from 280 mods down to 116. The problem persists. Very final mod to check will be SKSC. Better not be that. I know that's up to date. I mean, the thing is, if you disabled half your mods, then you know the problem is in the other half of the mods, so disable half of the other mods that are left, and see if that problem persists. See if the problem persists then. If it does, then it's in that's how you figure out mod problems. Disable half. If the problem persists, then, you know, you've ruled out that half. Disable half of what's left. If the problem persists, then you've ruled out that half, until you find the half in which the problem persists. And then you just check, you know, disable half of those and see if the thing is, if the problem's still there. Well, that's at least how I've always done it. I'm riding around with a full party. I shouldn't be riding around with a full party. Also, how am I at 746 fucking eggs and still haven't found the shiny? I am going to become the Joker, as Insum would say. I'm going for visual mods next, like realistic waters. Pretty sure the problem doesn't lie with any of them. Need to put them into their own mod list for easier enabling and disabling. That's fair. Might as well, you know, two birds, one stone it. So I was having so much trouble with realistic water that I replaced it with cathedral water instead and just got community shaders for the water blending and water caustics. Thank you, King Torv, for the follow. Much appreciated. My current situation with this Masuda hunt is about to drive me insane. Thank you for the 40% luck. It is going to drive me nutty. I have to pee again. I'm drinking so much water because it's like a hot day. Yeah, no luck for me apparently. Not that it seems like it would have helped anyway. I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom break. I'm gonna leave you guys with a hatching egg and we'll see when I come back if it's shiny or not. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. And we're back. Oh, thank you for the raid. Just as I went on break, whoopsies. I appreciate it. Did we get a shout out? Can we please get a shout out for King Tav? Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, everyone. Also, no shiny, very sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you for the welcome back. Ooh, thank you for the 93% shiny luck. You can be nice, I see that, yeah. We're just going to continue hatching eggs. Can't believe we're at 751 eggs with no shiny yet. I am sad. The shiny hunt is treating me very, very badly. Very terribly, horribly, in fact. It is treating me so poorly that I am going to descend into insanity. Are these going to hatch anytime soon? There they go. I am way over odds. I'm at 751 eggs. And have not found the shiny, so yeah. It's a source of immense frustration. Got your first shiny for Coco at 623 eggs. Hatched another 319 with nothing. At least you got one. Congratulations. The thing is, I've not got the best track record with Masuda hunts. All three of the starters of this game took me over 1,000 eggs each. So I'm just having flashbacks to that while hatching these tiny dinosaurs. Hello, Mr. Pro Gamer. Nice bit, thank you. If only I could have a shiny Cranados. Was that 5? That was. Hope the luck gets better, so do I. Oh, thank you, I do appreciate it. I appreciate it. At least 50 visual mods, that's a huge chunk of mods I know won't solve the problem. Yeah, at least it's very unlikely that any of those mods are causing your issue. The Pachycephalosaurus is said to have a very small brain because of its thick skull and constant bashing its head into things, so maybe that's why Cranados has been so stupid. Probably. Oh, thank you for the 3% of your remaining luck. Appreciate it. Can I help you with your Pokédex? I don't have Nintendo Switch Online at the moment, and also I am very busy, so no. Usually, if you pop into someone's stream to ask them to help you with your Pokédex, they will be busy with other things, unfortunately. It's just one of those things. and will not currently have time. But also, I couldn't, even if I wasn't busy, I couldn't help you with your Pokédex. Because I let my Nintendo Switch Online subscription lapse because I wasn't really using it for anything. I'll put NSO back on again when the next Pokemon game comes out. Come on, Cranidos, you little shit. Become a redhead. Someone go get the red and puke green paint. Maybe we can just paint one of them. One, two, three, four, 5. 761. Good God. Am I not almost 150% of odds by now? What's 150% of odds? It'd be 512 plus 256. 768. Yeah, I'm almost 1.5 times odds. There's no mass release in this game, but you can mass release in Pokemon Home. So there's at least that. Well, you can release 100 Pokemon per session before you have to save changes. So that's at least something. Why will it not shine? Was that 5 or have I got another one? No, that was 5. Right, box 8. Get started with it, I suppose. Yeah, I'm two eggs away from 1.5 times odds. Which is immensely sad. Maybe I'll get it at exactly 768. Although 767 would have been nice as well, because it's a palindrome number. Right, with this egg, we are officially at 1.5 times odds. What the heck? And one more egg for this batch. Okay. Good grief. What we hunting? Oh, I don't know. Maybe the Pokémon that you see all over this screen? Possibly? Who knows? Maybe the Pokémon that's up there right above my head? The picture there? Just, you know, just saying. Sorry, Lee, I'm just kidding. Trying to find a shiny Cranidos. Well, I actually need 2 shiny Cranidos, because I'm working on my Legends Arceus a shiny living dex. You're on mobile, you can't see anything. Ah. Stupid phones and their stupid tiny screens. How dare they? I'm just poking fun. Trying to get myself a redhead Cranidos, and it's not bloody happening. I'm over 1.5 times odds by now. It's a 1 in 512 chance that I'm at egg like 773 or something. It's very disheartening and discouraging. So I've been complaining a lot. And the fact that I need to do this again is it doesn't fill me with confidence, shall we say, because I will need 2. One, two, three, four, 5. 776 eggs. Need to go put my egg power buff back on. we go. Thank you very much. Egg power, so that these eggs can hatch faster. Okay, next batch. Doing a hatch. Hope doth wane. Hope is waning. It makes me sad. You were in the American medical healthcare system last night. You couldn't get a normal doctor appointment, so they sent you to urgent care based on your symptoms. Urgent care was worried about your symptoms and sent you to the ER. The ER put in an IV they did nothing with, didn't want to run tests, and gave you a shot that made your migraine from mild to your brain on fire. If the hospital didn't pay for it, I'd be pissed. That sounds awful. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. The more I hear about the American healthcare system, the more I think it's fucked. Right, that was 781 eggs. They should make a Pokemon made from an abandoned level 1 baby Pokemon. You know, one might say that that's too dark, but there are some very dark Pokemon out there anyway. So, you know, they might think that that's a good idea. The people in urgent care wanted like blood tests and scans. You had to ask for a scan and the doctor's response was, your vitals look fine and you look healthy enough. You don't need one. Sounds like a shit doctor. Also, it's just again that thing about like, for some reason, and this is the most infuriating thing because I've heard so many stories about it, but for some reason, medical professionals never take women's complaints seriously. Like, they always fucking downplay it. And it's just infuriating to hear about, and I bet it's that. One, two, three, four, five. Right, next batch of eggs. I think this is the third last batch of eggs. I didn't manage to prepare as many eggs. Still no shiny. This is just sad. Drifloon kidnaps children, Dustmore literally eats people to take the souls, and Phantom is the soul of a dead child that died in the forest. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Ordinarily, I would say that an abandoned level 1 baby Pokemon is too dark, but not when you consider some of the Pokedex entries that are out there. There was an original cut Marowak Evo? One, two, three, four, five. Whoops. Okay, this is gonna be what? Yeah, this is gonna be the second last batch of eggs. Let's see. Marowak was originally supposed to evolve into a parent carrying a Cubone. That's something like Kangaskhan. Oh. Interesting. And then we remember that Cubone's bonehead is actually its mother's skull, which is depressing. Yep. Wish you could see the shiny difference on eggs would make it less tedious. It would make it way less tedious, but it would also make it way too easy. I mean, I think maybe it would make it more tedious, right? Because you'd still have to hatch all those eggs, knowing that they're not shiny, because you can't release eggs. Exactly. It wouldn't make a difference because you can't release eggs. Right, last batch of eggs for the day. Yeah. We had the same thought there. Last batch of eggs for today. They also imply to be an ancestral graveyard they can also get their bones from. Don't remember what Pokédex entry it's from. Which is still bleak. Okay. Let's hatch this last batch. I have not got any hope for it. I have become dead inside because of how poorly this game is treating me. Third last egg, I think. Yep, okay. 2 more eggs left. Yep. 2 more eggs left. Imagine if they're both shiny. It won't happen, there's no bloody way. But it would be a massive relief. Yeah, nope, no shiny there. And then we have one final chance. Last egg of the day at 95% extra shiny luck, thank you. And nada. God damn it. I'm so annoyed. Well, I suppose we have to do this all over again. 801 eggs and not a single shiny so far. Yeah. I might take a day off tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, this is the only way for me to get this damn shiny, so I kind of have to keep going with the hunt. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how long it takes me, and I have to get 2 of them. God damn it. Well, on that note, that is going to do it from me for today. I'm going to go wallow in self-pity maybe descend into insanity. Depends on how I feel. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out. I hope all of you have a really nice rest of your day. And I shall see you in the next one. Bye.